Guess what? Meta just released v49, the first update for the Meta Quest 2 and Meta Quest Pro of 2023, with many interesting features that are gonna start to roll out from today. Hey, they're here, so welcome to the VR Tech channel. So without wasting any time, let's discover together this update in this video. Let's get into it. Alright, so the update is gonna start to be available from today, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna get it right away, unfortunately. Sometimes it takes some days, sometimes it takes some weeks, but don't worry, don't sweat, it's gonna arrive. Trust me. So far though, let's get through the changelog step by step. And let's start with the home environment. So last month for the holidays, Meta released the Polar Village, a new environment with snow-capped cottages, mountains, the Aurora Borealis. You know, pretty cool if you like winter, but they actually added another abstract environment with this update. And guess what? It's called Abstraction. A very colorful and spaghetti weird environment. v49 though also comes with updates for existing environments like the Desert Terrace, the Space Station and the Winter Lodge, where they actually added hotspots to move into, so you can actually now sit at the table or even sit at the couch to explore a little better these places. And there's also a new twist, a quality of life twist, because right now you can actually turn your avatar around and move between spots even when the dashboard is open. Before, if you had opened the dashboard, you weren't really able to move around. And so they fixed it, so everything will feel much more natural. Point number 2, do not disturb. If you like to be immersed in a VR game and you hate being distracted by notifications, well, this update is actually for you, because now there's gonna be 2 different options to actually remove the notifications in your Meta Quest 2. You're gonna find a new menu in the notification settings, and from there you're gonna be able to take off the notification when you are in-game, or to take off the notification completely and put it in a complete system-wide do not disturb, where you're gonna get just the minimum notifications, like with the battery is dead and something like that. So no more distractions, you can actually focus on your games. And that's good. Point number 3 is family center. So those tools that help parents manage kids in VR for safety, of course. So you're gonna be able to block the MetaQuest link, so they're not gonna be able to use the PC while using the MetaQuest. You're gonna be able to block developer mode, so block the access to third-party applications, like can be SideQuest, for example, with the applications that are gonna be there, so relying just on the apps on the store, or to block the social features, so you're not gonna be able to see the friends, you're not gonna be able to join parties, and something like that. Like it's happening now on the Quest 1, by the way. With this update, they also updated the way these notifications actually sent to the kid that wants to use the Quest, that has to accept the invite, of course, and yeah, it's just gonna be a bit easier to understand, apparently. But now let's get to the big guns, boost performance. Because yes, as stated last year from Meta, we're gonna get a 7% boost performance on the applications on the Oculus Meta Quest 2, where the developers are gonna be able to boost the GPU processing power from the 490 MHz as we're running at to 525 MHz. So yeah, a 7% upgrade. The cool thing that no integration is actually needed to actually use this increased power. Everything will run smoother, and that will help a lot for big experiences where, you know, the frame rate was stuttering some time. In this case, we have more power and the developers can use it as they want, but if they don't do that, well, the game, they're just gonna look a bit better if you have a scalable resolution, for example. This thing was already available for developers in v47, but it was kind of hard to get into it. Now with v49, it's gonna be system-wide, so it's gonna be available for everyone, and everyone will be able to benefit about it. But hey, let's get to the last point, that's hand tracking 2.1. Yeah, because with v49, the hand tracking API is actually getting even better. On 3 major points, they reduce tracking loss and recovery time, so your hands are gonna snap back in when they go in the tracking, and that's of course a good thing. They improve the tracking accuracy and position prediction, so everything will feel smoother, of course, and when they're out of the area of the cameras, they're not just gonna go crazy, but they're gonna, you know, still feel like natural movement, at least. And they improve the pinch gesture quality to interact better, of course, with the menus. The cool thing here as well that all the applications are going to be able to use this update without any input by the developer, so your hand tracking is just gonna get better system-wide. And that's about it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that was all for the first update of 2023 for the MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest Pro. Unfortunately, as we said in the latest video, we lost the updates for the MetaQuest 1. Thank you, but okay. I was saying because, yeah, the MetaQuest 1, the Oculus Quest 1 is not going to receive any update anymore, just security update. So all these new features are not going to arrive there, unfortunately. But hey, what do you think about the first update of 2023? What would you like to see next this year on the MetaQuest platform? Let me know in the comment below, and stay tuned because there's a very interesting video coming on the channel about the MetaQuest 3. It took a lot of work, so stay tuned because it's gonna be very, very cool indeed. As always, guys, if you liked the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Subscribe to the channel for more VR tech. If you really love the channel, so join button on there. A little on further, also the Patreon. And yeah, I see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao. Oh no.